On home-based healing. Home-based healing is an exercise that helps us to get the dog to approach something that he's not particularly comfortable about. So what we're going to do is we're going to start out by just click treating a number of times until the dog is totally into the game. So you can start click, reach, and treat. Now let's switch you around to the other side of the table. And the reason I want to do that is because what you really want to do is you want to be clicking and treating so that your clicker hand is away from the wall and your treat hand is towards the wall. So let's try that again. Click, reach, treat. Notice how I can keep doing that. You're going to just keep clicking and treating like that. Good. Notice how his back is towards me. I'm the target and his back is towards me. So he's not worrying about me because he can put his back towards me. Okay. Then what we're going to do is, somebody just came in through the door, and that's fine, but what you want to do is keep clicking and treating fast enough that he doesn't get engaged with the person that came in the door. And this is a really good example of what to do when things don't quite go the way that we want them to. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to take a step towards me. So just take one step towards me, no food, click, and go back to the wall. And I actually like that he said, but home base is where I want to be. Take one step towards me, click, don't forget to click, there you go. Okay, one step, click, and back to there. One step, click, and back to there. Now try two steps. 1, 2, click, and come back and get your treats. Now try 2. 1, 2, click, and be aware that you don't inadvertently do 3 steps. It's easy to do 3 steps when you mean to do 1, 2, click. Good. And I like how he's totally into you and he's totally ignoring me. He knows I'm here. He can hear me, but he's not getting totally engaged with what's going on here. Good. Now I want you to try 3 steps. Okay, and remember to always feed right on the wall. 2, 3, click. Good. Now, sometimes this happens where the dog says, oh, wait a minute. I'm more interested in what's going on away than what's going on towards. Let's try 3 again. 1, 2, 3, click. And you're going to have to coax him back, and that's fine. We're just going to do 3 steps until he stops getting worried about what's over here. Excellent. And notice how he can now have a quick look, but he's not spending quite so much energy looking at what's going on. He said, I heard the door close, so I'm going to have a little sniff, but I'm not all excited or worried about it. 1, 2, 3, click, good. Excellent. Let's try 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, click. And when you start getting those higher steps, it becomes really important to count those steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, click. Good. Excellent. Now, at home, what you're going to do is you're going to work towards 50 steps. And 50 steps away, you can get to the point where you're able to click and run back and get him all excited about leaving the target. So you're not going to work with the target until after you have had 50 steps. Once you've got 50 steps, we'll use it for approaching scary things. If at any time he's showing us a behavior that we think is stressful, go back to the beginning. If he starts to bark and lunge, go back to the beginning. There's nothing wrong with starting back at 0 steps. Okay, so if I did something that caught his attention and he got really stuck, or if he got really stressful, you'd just go back to 0 steps and start over. Perfect. Now, to end this, I want you to take a handful and drop them off on the ground. And you can just brush them off the table even. Okay, and let him clean up. We want him to know that the end of this is a relaxing event as well. So that was perfect.